Brian Baker, congratulations. Tell me about the match against Xavier Malisse and your first win at the French Open, the excitement that you're feeling, the emotions that you're feeling.
Right, no, it was a tough match, and there's a lot of probably more breaks than I thought there would be out there, and was lucky enough to win the first and then played a really good breaker in the second, and was up a break in the third, and then didn't play great tennis for a couple games, and was fortunate enough to hold serve the last couple times of the third, and played a decent breaker again, and was fortunate to come out with a straight set victory, because I definitely wouldn't have wanted to come back tomorrow if it got dark and have to finish it off. But it was really a special moment after the match, first Grand Slam victory in 7 years, and then also being able to share it with so many friends and family that were able to make it out today.
You could have hired an A380 to bring them all over. There's so many over here.
I know, no, it was kind of a last-second thing. I didn't even know I'd be playing because I got the wild card by winning a tournament back in the States, and so I'm just so thankful that they were able to, put work on hold and put other commitments on hold and be able to come over here. But I think there was probably 10 or 12 strong.
Can you believe what you've achieved and the way you have made this comeback over the last few weeks and now playing a Grand Slam?
I mean, like I said,
So is it a pinch yourself moment?
It probably will be after the week. I think when you're in the moment, you try to, focus. And I've said many times over the last couple of weeks, I'm still hungry. Like, I'm not just happy to be here. I think every time you walk on the court, you have to tell yourself that you believe that you're going to win the match. But I think after this week, I'll look back on these 2 weeks and just see how special that it really was. But I think I'm still in game mode when I'm talking to you guys and I'm here, but when I get back to the hotel every night, I have a few minutes where it's like, wow, is this really happening? And let's try to keep this going.
How do you maintain, or how did you maintain the motivation when you consider all that you went through, with all the injuries, all the surgeries, and
right,
being laid up?
Well, I think the motivation then was tough just because you didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Whereas now that I'm back playing, I think the motivation's even greater, just because it's so much, I guess, it's so much sweeter this time around, just because I know how easy tennis can be taken away from you and how much struggle I went through. And so now the motivation's great to kind of keep this going and not make up for lost time, but just knowing that I have been given a second chance, so let's make the most of it.
Does that make you mentally tougher?
It has to. I don't have the experience maybe because I haven't played all the matches, but just going through what I've gone through and being older, I think it makes it so much easier to handle the ups and downs of the matches, whereas maybe as a 19 and 20-year-old I didn't handle quite so well. Which
players have given you the biggest reception? Who's giving you the best messages?
Well, I mean, the Americans have been probably the biggest just because I know them the best. But even guys that I haven't seen really since juniors, and pretty much everybody in the locker room, even guys that I don't know that well, have come up to me and just said, happy for you, just keep it up, and that's meant a lot.
Yeah, okay. And how would you best describe this? Is it a fairy tale? What is it? A Cinderella story?
Hopefully not a fairy tale. I've always had confidence in my game. It's just whether the body's been able to hold up, and the body so far, knock on wood, I've got some aches and pains, but so far the big stuff, it's held up. So hopefully not a fairy tale. Hopefully just the beginning of a new chapter.
On that note, thank you very much, Brian Baker.
All right, thanks.